Yeah, maybe just put it. We can put it on the thing or here.
No, I shouldn't do.
Yeah.
You don't have to whisper yet.
Oh, sorry. I've done this before, yeah. I know what I'm doing. I don't think it makes a sound. You don't have to whisper.
Good camera. I think okay. Can I take a video of this one?
Yeah. But like.
Yeah.
Some sort of
And then it's here. Here. Yeah. I know how it works.
15 seconds. I lied. That's the chromatics. I can never be myself when you're around. Maybe they're not just choosing the right person to be.
Yeah, that's true.
If you could be anybody, I mean, there's got to be someone out there who said to themselves, I want to be Superman. Actually, I know there is. Because, imagine, if you will, Superman, right? Tall, handsome, muscular, except that he's wearing cycling shorts and wears a helmet. Still with a cape, though, okay? Well, that very Superman is with us in the studio. His red cape was waving sort of in the wind if he shakes his shoulders a little bit. And the air conditioning, and so we say now, hello, welcome, SuperCyclingMan.
Hello, FM4. It's good to be back after 4 years.
You are a routinier, kind of. Like, okay, before we start, let me explain to our listeners a little bit about you. SuperCyclingMan's alter ego is Will Hodgson, a primary school teacher from London, and you're cycling around the world, basically, to raise money for 5 different charities. All of this dressed in a superhero costume, every day of cycling. How did you come up with this special idea?
Well, I blame the school kids who I used to teach in a wonderful primary school called Brandle Primary School in London. And one day we were reading a book all about superheroes. I brought it with me, actually. It's just rolled up in this World Map poster here. It's called Max by Bob Graham. And basically in this children's story, there was a message that we can all be heroes, whether it's just a small thing like getting a coffee for someone, holding the door open for someone, giving someone a nice smile. Just small things make a big, big difference. And I really like that message. I know we all designed our own superhero costumes, and I modelled the, hey, I'm good at cycling, I'm SuperCyclingMan, and we ended up with 30 different costumes with a super rugby boy, super poetry girl, and I just thought it was really cool, and the children started having fun following my adventure, so it got a bit out of control, as you can see.
A little bit.
That is the biggest understatement I think I have ever heard. And I've heard a lot of.
Books change your lives. Be careful what you read.
To put this in perspective, a little out of control, you're going on a world trip. You're going to bicycle across all the continents. You started now in April.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, welcome to my life. It's
Yeah.
a bit, yeah, I'm slowly getting used to it. But it's basically fulfilling a long-held dream that I've had ever since I left university. Wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. And I've just basically combined all the things I love, which I think is a good idea for life, basically do more of what you love. So I love travel, I love cycling, I love eating. Eating's a very important part of my adventure. I love raising money for charity, I love teaching, so I'm dropping in on a school hopefully in Vienna while I'm here. So basically I've just thrown in all my favourite things into this dream journey. So go and live your dreams, folks. There's a SuperCyclingMan's top tip.
I think everybody should hear that more often. I think we can turn that into some type of jingle or something to play every day. So how many kilometers have you done so far?
5,762. I arrived in Vienna having done 60 kilometers less, but I was dragged around the Donauinsel by your very own Chris Cummins and another one of your DJs on the weekend on a rest day. Unbelievable, I know.
So that
but
was
I'm
when you were like, I don't want to
so
be on a bike today. Oh, you're going to be on a bike today.
in no way did I complain at all. There was no grumbling. I
So-
enjoyed every kilometre.
What have been some of the highlights so far?
I think the things that have put the biggest smile on my face have been just small moments, like the ride into the studios this morning of just, say, a tram driver. He just caught my cape out of the corner of his eye as he was driving to work, or that was his job. And I just loved sort of shaking people up a bit and giving them a bit of a different day, because I think we're all guilty of maybe having a bit of a routine. So I think putting a smile on people's faces is a really nice part of the trip.
Auf unserer Facebook-Seite habe ich auch ein Foto gepostet für alle, die dieses SuperCyclingMan-Kostüm gerne sehen möchten, mit eben der Aufschrift SuperCyclingMan und einem roten Umhang, because a good superhero needs a cape, obviously.
So go there, check it out. We're going to play a song and we will be back to find out more. First though, for Mr. SuperCyclingMan, this is Mark Ronson with the bike song.
Yes.
Mark Ronson, the bike song. He's going to ride his bike until he gets home. It's going to take a little bit longer for SuperCyclingMan to get home. Just getting started, basically.
You're right. I haven't even finished the first continent of 7. A long way to go.
My butt hurts just hearing that.
Brooke saddles.
I've
Other
heard.
saddles are
I've heard
available.
they're
They
supposed
are
to be really
awesome.
So you're doing this, of course, aside from making a dream come true, also in order to help raise funds for 5 different organizations.
Yeah. I'm going to mention the first one. My father has Parkinson's, so on this microphone, if there's a webcam in the studio, you'd see Dave the Parkinson's worm hanging off my microphone. So he's a mascot of this charity bike ride. So they're in the mix. Sustrans get kids on bikes. World Bike Relief help people to build their own bikes in parts of Africa and help people get to work faster rather than walking. So that if you go to my website, you'll find out all about the charities I'm raising money for. But they're very, very carefully chosen and close to my heart.
A big question, if you collect all the money for charities, how do you yourself finance your trip? I mean, being away for such a long time, cycling, how do you pay your food and your where do you stay and so on and so forth?
Yeah, well, life is cheaper on a bike than it was for me in London, for sure.
Oh,
so
yeah, okay.
I think I'm spending around about 15 or 20 euros a day. Lots of bread, lots of tasty prosciutto in Italy and here, and cheese. So I'm trying to live as cheap as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes friends put me up for a night or two. That helps as well. So I've always slept for free.
But since you plan to travel all of the continents, you need to have friends everywhere to stay there.
Well, that's the benefit of wearing a superhero costume. You make friends pretty fast when you're wearing your pants on the outside.
I see.
It's a good icebreaker.
Do you have a lot of luggage that you have to carry with you, or I mean, your outfit is very compact, I guess.
Thanks.
You could probably fit a week's worth of
Did you
that
say
in a pocket.
tight? Yeah, it's I've got my whole life, a whole house in 6 bags on my bike. Altogether, it weighs about 40 kilos of luggage. So I have a sort of camping bag. I have a sort of a food bag, one of my favourite bags. I have a sort of camera bag. Everything is split into these different 6 compartments. It's amazing what you can get away with. So I just got rid of. I sold a lot of my clutter in England. I sold my car, a motorbike, saved up for 2 years, didn't go on holiday. So I think that's a good trade-off. 2 years of hard work for a 5-year dream adventure sounds good to me.
So where's to next? Where are you going next?
I am going to go to Bratislava next.
Ah, okay.
It's that lovely city-to-city ride. Everyone could do this. It's a lovely flat, straight bike ride. So that's a good challenge for everyone. You can cycle from one capital city to another if you want to, and then it's onwards to one of my favourite cities, after Vienna, obviously, of Istanbul.
Ah, okay, very nice.
If you want to keep track of where SuperCyclingMan is going to be, I guess we have a link.
Yeah, I put it up on the Facebook page, so you can follow the adventures of SuperCyclingMan there.
Thank you very much for taking time to be here with us.
Thanks, it's nice to have a bit of time off the bike.
And now we're going to listen to Chemical Brothers with the one command you seem to take really darn seriously. Go.
That was great, thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
It's all right. I'll stop sweating.
Good.
Go. I should have this on my playlist.